Okay, I'm out here. Somebody asked to see this rocket stove work, and it got snow last night, and I've been harvesting the last of this produce out of my orchard garden that I have, and thought I'd do this. Hope you can hear me all right. The wind's howling. Had like 3 or 4 inches of snow last night. Anyway, loaded this up with some pine cones and some split maple and a piece of wood, a piece of paper, and I'm cheating. I'm using a lighter today instead of a ferrocerium rod. But I wanted to light this thing and let people see how it worked. And of course, you can see it's already trying to take off there. Wished the chimney itself from where the wood loads was a little taller to get a little more rocket effect, but this is what I had to make it here when I was cleaning up on my homestead. So it is what it is. And I'll show you here real quick. Green onion, and I put a little soy sauce in there just so I wouldn't have so much to drag out here to do this. A little bit of deer meat, deer tenderloin, loaded up with some sunflower oil, smoked paprika, garlic powder, a little garlic, let's see, a little salt, let me think, cayenne, garlic powder, and something else, and I done forgot what else I put. But some of the produce here was a couple little small cabbages. One was a bok choy and a regular cabbage that I cut and harvested, and it grew back, little small heads, and some peppers. Last of the peppers. It's going to get real cold tonight, so I was just harvesting up everything. Hope y'all can see this all right. I split a little maple to put in there, but I tell you, I really like using just picking up pine cones and just cooking off the pine cones. It's pretty fast and pretty hot. Take this back while it's heating up and let you see a little bit of the flame. Y'all just bear with me. My camera won't let me put it on pause, and I'm not so good on editing and all that. I've not really done anything as far as learning how to edit, so this might wind up being just a tad longer and I wanted it to. I should have fired it up and let it got going there earlier, but I wanted, whoever it was asked about the stove, I wanted to see them, let them see it lighting. And do a little test here. Starting to get there. I'll speed this up just a little bit. Drop a couple of pine cones down in there and get it a little hotter. Yeah, the thing about them pine cones is they burn fast. They're hot. I don't have to split them. Just go out in the summertime and pick them up, and just makes it easier. That's a resource that you can use. That's otherwise just going back in the ground. That it's not being exactly wasted, but something with minimal effort you can use. Put that in there. Might put a little too much sunflower oil in there, but I'll just turn the bottle up and give it a slug. But a little bit of deer tenderloin I had left in the freezer, been cleaning out my freezer. We'll have victuals here before long. Cutting them in little strips like that, it cooks a whole lot faster. Probably about halfway done, or probably even all the way done. I'm gonna add some of this. Like I said, this is a bok choy or is either a bok choy or a pak choy, and a little volunteer head of cabbage. And a couple of the last of the sweet banana peppers. And those green onions, they come up. I left some onions in the garden, and there's sprouts coming off of them. And this fall, I've had all the green onions I could use in the kitchen just from leaving those dozen onions in the ground. And I like them a little more texture to them, so I leave them till a little later to drop in while you're cooking. Turn it up a few degrees. Hope y'all can hear me over the wind chimes and hear the hear this thing sizzling over the wind chimes and the wind. When it's cold like this, probably a good addition to have out here would be a little lid to sit on there and steam it a little bit. Hold the heat in so it don't. Maybe a little shield here. Like I say, it's still a little work in progress, but I think it turned out pretty neat. Fire's out, or when they're cooking in the summer, it's no heat in the house, so pretty good just the way it is. A little bit of that soy sauce on there to press that in there. You can see I crammed them half a dozen pine cones in there, and you can see how quick it revved it up. Have to burn my handle. A little more liquid than I want in there. Pour it off. Back on there. Bring it back up to temperature one more time. Burn out. Yeah, y'all can see this. I'm gonna reach in there. It ain't too hot. See how tender that is? Yum, that's hot. Yum. Little piece of that pepper. Yum. Alright, there's the rocket stove working. Whoever wanted to see it. Pretty simple. Not the greatest one, not the worst one I ever seen, but it works. Use what I had. Part of being frugal on the homestead. Hope this helps, inspires, gives you ideas, and thanks for watching.